Hello everyone, my name is Karen Baquiran and I just want to wish everybody a happy Quantum Realms 2022. I'll be honest, this is my eighth take, and because we're just trying so hard to get in it, and I feel super awkward all the time, and I feel like I should share that with you because this is exactly what the theme is all about: integrity, power, and truth. So this is my truth, all in its awkward glory, but this whole thing rings so true to my heart because this has been exactly the journey I've been on. It's been trying to reach these things and actually being quite honest with myself as I go along. And throughout my whole spiritual journey, this is all it's been. The path in trying to reach that authentic self and trying to heal everything that comes up that has been preventing you from being truly authentic, and giving that part of yourself, that vulnerable part of yourself, to others, and not having to stop it at any way. We don't need to put any masks on anymore. I have had to do a lot of intense healing in that. And even just last year, just reflecting on last year's video and this year, and who I am this year, actually, it's God, so much has changed since then. For those of you who don't know me, I spent over 21 years actually in the healthcare system, working in a hospital as a radiation therapist in oncology. And it was only, getting that push. And we don't even know what the journey is going to lead us to. I personally thought that I was going to retire there and work, that prison sentence of a life. And I'm not trying to bash those people that are still in the system, not at all. But for someone like me who just, you feel it when you don't belong anymore. And I felt that, with this theme of integrity, power, and truth, I have been pushed so much in everything that I had to let go of, all the hard things that I had done for my life. And so that also included me quitting my job after 21 years. So, oh, and on top of that, quitting that job and for me to do this full time. I had to trust something along the way into the higher power, and giving myself that opportunity to grow and to let go of, the things that we really try to grab onto and hold onto to control. But there is no growth. You grow to a certain degree, and then it requires you of a letting go a little more out of your comfort zone, getting out of that box, getting out of that marriage, getting out of that job, getting out of everything that you felt was what was tying you to your, journey to success. My journey to success was handed down to me in ideals, and in that spiritual journey of mine, I found out that none of it was true. So, coming into this work, which is totally an unconventional way, especially in my culture, and then working also with my partner in this work, has been so eye-opening in how deeply programmed I've been. And just looking at everyone around me, and I'm wondering, are they even happy? Is that even a question that we ask ourselves? Are we so comfortably uncomfortable and making excuses, and saying that we are? Maybe they are. I'm not saying that they're not, and I don't want to take that away from anyone. But I had to ask myself that. It is about taking accountability and doing the hard things, taking a step back all the time. And in the journey itself, we find out, we go through each door, learning things, taking what resonates, leaving the rest. But I feel what the most important thing is, even if we keep learning and learning, and we've been in this for years, the most important thing is always keeping that door open to receive information, to actually question our beliefs in that time, and actually be can I bravely accept that maybe the belief that I had in the last X amount of years or so may not actually represent my truth at this now moment. And we evolve, and then we reteach people who we are, because we are keeping that openness, that authenticity, and that just power in accepting that we don't know everything and that we are evolving in whatever way that is. And I've seen that so much in my journey, and I know that there are so many people who are so connected to that because of how brave it feels. Or actually, no, that's not true. It's scary, and then you take that leap. I feel so many people know what that feels like, and it's just, how the hell did I not take that leap when I can feel how free it is on the other side? I feel that this whole thing, like where we are now and everything that we've been through in the last 2 years, especially with what's going on in the world, has given us that opportunity to reflect, to see how the world is functioning. And it's just a matter of, am I ready to take accountability for my life and take those leaps and all the bounds and looking at myself and taking it, even if it's so awkward, just like this video right now. I'm sure it's so cringy, but this is it, just do it anyway, because it feels right, because it feels like it aligns with you, because you know that you can owe it to yourself for going the way. And even if it feels like your back is not yet towards that wall, you have not reached your rock bottom, sometimes, as we evolve, it's just, you're just gonna play dare with yourself and do it, because we just never know. We just never know what is on the other side of that. And just everything that I've done, again, by leaving the marriage, by changing my career, by reteaching my parents who I am, and that, I am not who they thought I was, or who they molded me to be, that I was never meant to fit in that box. And I feel that even though, it may have taken them some time to let go of that shame around the things that I've done, because there is a lot of shame around my choices in this world. I mean, the 3D, I'll call it 3D for those, we all know the words. But for them to see that I am happy, genuinely, authentically, and empowered, and so happy in that, and who I have become through my experiences, and saying yes to the leap. I feel that we need to totally embrace that, embrace the awkward, embrace the cringy moments where you're like, oh my God, where you like replay it in your mind, like we should embrace the humanness that we are, because we are so much more similar than we are different. And I think that's how we can come together and be empowered as a collective. So that's it. I mean, I just wanted to give all my love to everybody, and because I know that we are all struggling to a certain degree, and I feel like we need to empower one another instead of competing or pushing each other down. I think that we should rise as a community to give hope to others that really feel that they do not have the strength, and that we can use ourselves as that example to be that pillar of light, a way shower, whatever you want to call it, but being true to yourself, holding in that integrity and owning it. I think that's what the bottom line is. Just own your life, own it. Because really everything that I've been taught and where I am now, I never would have thought that I would end up where I am today had I not pushed myself to the edge, where I thought I was committing suicide. But no, there is so much when you jump, and how free it is to let yourself go and let the unknown catch you. So yes, again, I just want to say thank you to everybody who has come here and who has listened all the way here. I appreciate you. And if you want to reach out, because you find like there's something familiar that we can share together, you want to share with me, you can reach me at Quantum Healing with Tena, Tena, which is my partner, at gmail.com. So Quantum Healing with Tena at gmail.com. So I just want to send you all my love, and I'll see you again into the next.